So my name is Cynthia Edelstein. I grew up and was raised in a church setting. At a young age, I was diagnosed with attention deficit and medicated in second grade for it. And that label kind of stuck with me, and it was very difficult for my whole education life. Later on, near my teenage years, I showed signs of anxiety and depression and my insomnia as well. And I tried different things here and there, and just things, some stuff stuck, some stuff didn't. When things were good, I was good, but when things were bad, it just seemed like the end of the world. It wasn't very easy to try to cope with, let alone the deficits that I had, but also people's assumptions of me. So to them, you know, I was, oh, she'll be lucky if she can graduate. She'll be lucky if she can be a teacher. And then I did 5 years of subbing, got my degree, graduated cum laude with, you know, an education degree. I started to continue my education, working on keeping my credentials up. And I ended up landing a job, which I thought was amazing, that this was it. I will go back to school, get my special ed degree, and be a cyber teacher. But the caseload was too heavy, and the demands were too quick. Then I got a very sad letter stating that I was no longer to return to the cyber school that I was working for, and it devastated me. I called my mom, and I just was crying and holding my dog on the floor and just sobbing away. And when my mom got there, I said something very nasty to her. I said, "Why did you ever give birth to me?" And that moment there was like a pinnacle of where I was really in a pit. I was in search of trying to find and get back to where I was most happiest, where I could just not feel like I was in control of everything, that I had to be in control of every little thing. And find a purpose was a very toxic way to go about things in my mindset. Just that need, that drive of, what is my purpose? I'm feeling lonely, I'm feeling devastated, what can I do? And when it came down to it, my aunt and uncle invited me to Covenant. And they were very supportive. They both sat next to me because they know that change on a drastic measure, it can be very overwhelming. And I was at first very overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by how many people there were, about the music that was being played. It was just, I was in a moment of awe. So then I started reading my Bible more. I started praying. I get involved with these young adult group, and I found myself wanting Jesus even more. And then I suddenly surrendered, and I was like, this is great. Now, the fact that I am understanding things a little bit better, and I'm able to make and understand the gravity of it all, I'm ready to surrender, and I'm ready to walk with Christ. I'm ready to take my deficits and use them to help others.